I have been busting my ass at work just to come home to a long felt journey of a game like this. And it drove me insane. I just made it to a perfect 500. And I made the mistake of not doing any streams and any videos. I took a very long hiatus and a very good break to get everything kind of put together, because you know I'm on the verge of getting much better equipment, much better hardware, and using some more complex software that's gonna help me improve on my gaming experience. And I'm just glad to be here, you know, back again. Okay, so let's get started on the Division 2. So here's one thing that I don't really understand about the game. It really throws me off how we have such an amazing and intricate story, but somehow when we go to the PvP, we still almost have like either the same problems from the Division 1, or to the fact that now we're just repeating the same mistakes we've been making in the Division 1. In the first division, we had the issue with the Dark Zone, and the story was just very bland. There was no understanding. A lot of the enemies were just copy and pasted, and there was just different colors and barely any differentials, you know, of enemies, man. Like, come on now. You know, like, oh man, I'm too bugged out here. Like, alright, so first off, let's turn back time a little bit. I remember when every boss was pretty much like the same. I mean, this game is certainly an upgrade. Let's not get it twisted. But I think there's a little bit of an issue with the balance and understanding of how people make their builds. I don't think everybody understands how gear score really works, nor do they understand like how armor is important, how you build is really, it really matters. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people are complaining about the mistakes of making two builds. They're complaining about having too many of items. Honestly, I think Ubisoft should increase the inventory space, because the amount that we get, 100, I could always do 150. I would love 150. I would love like maybe 140. 160, you know, something. Come on, like, we need an increase with this type of stuff. Everyone's complaining about having a very small amount of space, you know, and those who pre-ordered the game and got bigger editions got even more stash space, so I'm sure they probably aren't really, I guess you could say, complaining or, you know, whining to their mamas late in the night, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can enjoy this game. Why not, sweetheart? I have to put in twice the amount of work. Like, come on. Games like this come out every year, every few months, sometimes every few weeks, because we keep hearing about things that pop up on Steam and, you know, like, just indie games in general. Like, come on, we hear about new indie games like every few or so weeks, maybe like 4 or 5, or sometimes even like 2 weeks at one point, but still. Like, I really just want to elaborate on how the Division 2 really performs to the point where you can actually enjoy the game for what it is. I mean, come on, they give you a large array of things to do. I've been running in circles this entire time, but I'm a demolitionist, and honestly, I think what it is that no one really likes to just put in too much work. Everyone just kind of like, everyone wants a fair chance, you know, and this is why we have 3 dark zones. There's no longer just one big old section where it's split into segments. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no segments, there's no like, oh, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, over there. You know what I'm saying? That little map bridge. There's none of that. There's just actual, like, I guess you could say, if this was zoomed out, this would be like, oh, this would be all south, this would be east. You know, it's kind of set up like the United States. But at the same time, you gotta understand something. There's a balance. You have normalized PvP. These are zones so that way you can have an even playing field, but I think that some of these do need a little bit of adjustments. I honestly do. and then you have the actual PvP. You have the actual occupied dark zone, and this is, I guess you could say, this is the little zone where you can kind of somewhat get on to like being on a more free, like you have a lot more free will in this dark zone. Honestly, it's kind of like when you would see these numbers. Hold on 1 second. It's kind of like when you would see these numbers. You know what I mean? So it's like this is where you're running into people that have like M60s and they have a lot of exotics, and their gear score is like over 500, over like they're like 506, 510, 520. I don't even know, but I know that these guys, these dudes, these are hardcore. They're hardcore. That's where they go. They go up there to fight. You know what I mean? I mean, I go in there and I picked up a few things, but who knows? I mean, I'll get to that point where I'll want to just go in there and just duel it out and just be like, you know what? I think I'm strong enough. I got like 280 or 320k armor. You know, maybe like 90,000, maybe 110k health. I think I could go in there, but I got a long way to go. I got a long way to go. You know what I mean? I got a long way to go. Come on, I gotta like basically almost triple my health. And then on top of that, I gotta at least double my armor. I don't mind putting in the work. I don't mind putting in the work. But if anything, inventory space is a must. Inventory space is a must. An increase would be... Really? An increase would be great. But I've been really busy with this game. I mean, it's kept me... What? You can actually go in there? No? Okay. No, but this game has kept me pretty busy for a while. I took a very good hiatus from Twitch and YouTube to kind of like build up my character and just get myself fixated to, you know, 2019 and what I gotta do this year, because, you know, there are gonna be some changes to my channel. There are gonna be some changes to what I'm gonna be doing on the side, you know, on my freedom at work and freedom once I get home. I guess just maybe new ideas to kind of like make the channel feel like there's more character and there's more understanding of where I'm going with it, because honestly my channel's all over the place and I think I do really need some sort of an adjustment to it, so that way I can kind of like get myself situated, but also to where the point that all of you can understand where I'm going with this, so that way I can kind of connect to you in a way where you don't have to like be like, oh, who is this dude, who is he, like, where is he coming from, like, I'm sorry kid, but who are you again? Like, oh, you play Black Ops? Oh, you used to play Fortnite though. Wait, I don't understand. Wait, what? Who are you? I've never properly said who I was or said who I am on my channel. I just kind of appeared on it. That's how I've always kind of understood YouTube as a kid, and I guess I never really adjusted to actually introducing who I am, nor who I actually play with or anything. You've always kind of seen me play with guys like Akup and maybe a few of my other friends and stuff like that occasionally, maybe even on my Twitter and social media, but every now and then you guys kind of like pop in. And I do appreciate the effort, you know, kind of like trying to see who I am and where I'm coming from and all that type of stuff, but I guess really what I'm trying to say is like, thank you. Like whatever effort there is that you actually see my channel and whatnot and see the videos that I make, hey, it's litty. But this is what I've been doing for the time being, and I don't know, I dig it. I really dig it. I like this game. Some improvements, sure, but you know, it's great. It's great. Wait, who did I talk to? Come on, there's got to be someone here. Wait. Okay. Where am I running from? What am I running from? What do you mean? What? Okay. Let me get out of this circle. Anyways, things have just been really turning out for the best so far. And I'm just glad that this game is doing amazing. And I really dig it. Wait, but I just thought it was something.
What's your status? Well, most of the data we've retrieved is useless, but we've secured a few terabytes of operable intel. Processing now.
I get more gold this way. I think I can do it on hard.
But this is going to take some time. These are big files. All right, keep me posted.
Ah. Now that's nice. But see, then you got the invasions. Look at this. Now you got the invasions.
Oh, fine.
That's something else I do want to implement about this game. Invasions are relatively nice because they help us increase our gear scroll with more greens. And soon we're gonna start seeing more colorful drops. There's gonna be a whole freaking rainbow up in this joint. Oh man, this vision is gonna keep me extremely busy. But yeah, after this video, guys, I want you to go right ahead and just kind of like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? If you're new to it, if you're around, if you see me on my channel, I'm gonna definitely become more active because I've actually been at this for quite some time. So I'm sorry to be very late, but thank you for watching me just kind of like goof around and just kind of like float around in my own little zone. But yeah, also, we do have a clan, so if you would like to actually join us, we are kind of like in the middle of like starting up. It's just 3 of us for the time being. You can contact these 2, or you can talk to me, or through my Twitter, or through any of my social media, which is displayed in my profile, my description. I say displayed, but hey, I tried. But yeah, if you want to go right ahead and join in, feel free to talk to me, and yeah, I'll see you guys around. Thank you for watching the video. Neutron out, boy.